Oh, my line infantry took a bit of a battering that first turn, but look, they're pulling their field cannons into my territory. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. This really, really is. Who have I just found? Geneva. Oh, Geneva's handy. Geneva's very handy because Geneva will give me extra science. Fez is already giving me about 10 to 15 science per turn because of that. Two for every university building. We'll keep an eye on that. Mecca's just about to start getting attacked by trebuchets. I don't like that massively, so I'm just going to quickly get medieval walls up just to give it a bit of defense. I won't bother with Renaissance right now. I'm not playing monarchy, not needed. Let's hit these units first. And here is a cavalry level 2 corps down to the south of my empire. I'm going to name them Dictator. You're much more maneuverable. You are basically charged with defense of the realm. You know, charge from one side to the other, take on the enemies, scatter them before they can mount a successful attack, while Radiatore sits in Baghdad, just blasting away. It's a bit like the meme, isn't it? Anyway, so I started blasting, and you're like, cool. Let's see what promotions these apostles have been given. 75%. Pilgrim. Pilgrim is not one I want to keep. Pilgrim is, 3 charges are useful, but it's there are better promotions there, so we'll use that twice, and I hope that has reset it slightly so that now when I promote my other apostles, it's not going to waste the promotion for me. Although I'm going to go, do I go to beta? Oh, there's some choices here. I'm just holding on. Don't worry, these apostles are going to go absolutely crazy. I'm just hanging on for a second. There's another one. There's another one. We've still got a lot of faith. I should be able to get another 2 next turn, I think. There's the stable. There's the armory. This is the last of my gold. There's the military academy. Oh, that's it. That's all of my gold gone now. But now I can use chivalry to get myself cuirassier corps in 3 turns from my capital. They are very, very good, very strong units as well. Oh, there we go. Listening post. Oh, we finally got a listening post. Okay, now I need to train a spy up so I can get like a level 2 spy as quickly as possible. Then we can improve that. But that is amazing. Tribal village. What's in this one? Sanitation and steam power. Oh, what a tribal village. This is why it's still worth finding them late game. That is probably worth finding them late game even more than early game. There's a small window right at the beginning of the game where you want to pick up the relics. Apart from that, danger lies at your doorstep and you do nothing. I'm kind of busy, Caesar. Okay? Kind of busy. Less of that tone, thank you. Oh, I found Barb Island. Retreat? Yeah, that's right. Leave yourselves open in random places. I will take that settler from you. Oh my lord, look how many units they've got. Oh, this is a fight. This is an absolute world war. A civil war that has just appeared from the formation of Indonesia from my own lands. I love it. I've never had a game like this. This is absolutely astounding, and I find it fascinating. Got a bit of defense though. Dad Tato, drive these units out of our lands. They must back down. I won't. I can't have this insolence. It's awful. So what do we got now? 75%, triple strength, 20%. Now I think, if I've done this right, most of my promotions are going to be these 3 things now. I think it is. I think I've done it. I think I've actually narrowed myself down to the 3 best promotions in the game. Okay, first step. China keeps sending apostles at me. I'm not a huge fan of that. So we're going to get a couple of debaters in. Although first we're going to actually take down this apostle if I can before I get this promotion. We'll just go 1 attack, 2 attacks. Bam! Yep, spread my religion around. Now this is going to start to turbocharge my faith per turn. Let's go for like all of these will be debaters. And then if the debater promotion disappears after this turn, it's not so bad because I've got a few of them. Should we want to... I mean, chivalry is really good, but I'm going to probably put my card in very soon that'll give me a good chunk of religious combat strength against China. That'll be fairly handy, so we'll keep an eye on that one. There's another apostle. I'm just using this missionary as bait, kind of luring them out, making sure that my religion is in all tiles around it. The apostles can't help themselves. They come and attack. The gurus are doing exactly the same thing. They attack me, and then I swoop in. There's Colossus, by the way. So another trade route. I'm not utilizing all of my trade routes at the moment because they keep getting pillaged. Cahokia came in and ruined about 4 of them, which was annoying. So that's why I haven't been getting them back up and running, but I do need to very soon. They've been a useful source of food into my capital. Though I'm now thinking sending my trade routes to my capital is probably a better idea because this has got 4 food and 4 production. Yeah, internal routes for the win. I might do that. Let's get some roads down. We're going to have so many roads, we're going to be practically Greek. No? Oh, come on, that was a good one. Okay. Oh, we're being attacked. Okay, 17 gold per turn. It's getting good. Oh, Indonesia is responding by forming their own cores. They're learning. The AI is learning. They're watching what I'm doing and they're responding in kind. I don't like it. Luckily for me, though, this defensive position is really, really strong. I can fight in this formation for as long, I can do this all day. It's a phrase, isn't it? Especially when the great Radiatore has the high ground. You can't win then. It's impossible. The promotions all seem to still be the same combo. So I'm wondering if this is yeah, I think this is probably how it's ended up settling. I've still got some more promotions. Let's see what these ones look like. Medics appeared again, but I know I got rid of that one. So let's get the 75% removal quickly. This is a new apostle, and Martyr has appeared again. So maybe Martyr's a thing now? I don't know. I think overall, if this is the combo that we've been treated to, I'm fairly happy with this. Some more voting. I'd like it if trade routes went to me, and I'd really enjoy it if I got fewer grievances, because then I could spread my religion around nicely. Oh, major flood. Hello. Gonna deploy corporal rebuilding very soon. I know that I need to get the flood there, but I just haven't because it's all difficult. Oh, 5-turn mosque repair. Ouch. That's a lot of work. Right, line infantry, you pull back. Yeah, I'm just forming defensive cores to protect all of my units now, but it's quite tricky. Look at this. Shiny new Ursa core. That is a strong unit. That's a very strong unit. I'm just doing that annoying thing for China. I'm just refusing to engage them in proper combat whilst they're stood in their own cities. You're gonna have to come out and find me, friend. Actually, I found you there, which is useful. You're gonna... Oh, I don't quite have enough movement. I tend not to engage in religious combat unless I know that I'm gonna kill the unit. There's no point leaving it on like half health, because all it'll do is just run into a city and you won't be able to get it, and it'll be the most annoying thing. So I leave all of my apostles in places where they can't really attack me without, by jumping into their own cities. They have to come and get me. Find it quite helpful. Indulgence vendor. Oh, there is some weird promotions going on here. Interesting. I don't know if I might have mucked this up slightly. Let's get a new one. Get a new apostle and see how it changes it. Oh, Japan wants to be friends. Nice. You haven't met the people I'm after, but a religious alliance with you would be handy, because then I can actually get some more religious combat strength when that alliance goes up. Well, we'll take that. That's fine. Oh, interesting. Okay, they want to trade. They want to give me a relic. I like relics. So if I say no gold and then just do this, can you give it to me? Oh yeah, look, actually, I can just give some the niter is kind of important to me. That is the only problem, but I do want a relic. A relic sounds really handy. The Ottomans have appeared. Oh, interesting. That, I think, is going to severely limit Vietnam, which is quite entertaining. Hello, magnificent Ottomans as well. Beautiful. I'm going to see if I can become friends with you, like, immediately. You're going to be a big player in this game. I can tell already. Yep, that's right, Indonesia. Come on, keep sending all your units one by one towards me. You know you want to. Okay, turn 183. Remember this turn. I have 24 science per turn coming from my belief. It's time to change that. There is a very conveniently resting apostle on a holy site that's getting a lot of strength because it's its own city. Let's do something about this. I'm just going to remove 75% from their holy city, giving me era score, pushing me. I mean, I've already hit golden age, but that would have done it if I hadn't got to that point already. And oh look, this is a very, very, very weak apostle in comparison to what it was a second ago. Let's just go one attack and then follow through for a second. Bam, we're spreading over now. In fact, even better, I see another apostle that can be attacked and destroyed there. So let's get one attack going and then followed by a second. Bam. Still spreading that out, and I can see another one down here that we can go for. One and then two. So that should have spread my religion an awful lot in China. They had 4 cities following their own religion. Now they've got 2. And I was on 24 science per turn. Let's just see what that would have done for me. And now on 32. So just that one turn, I've got 8 science per turn. And that's only going to get better. Oh yeah, this is This is wonderful. So there's 2 targets we have around here. China's religion and then Scythia's religion. If we can get rid of both, we're going to be very happy little chickens indeed. Don't leave a bombard in my territory. I will destroy you. Oh, I saved that. 98. Oh, that is an annoying amount of damage to do. Have I got any ranged units I can use? I don't think I do. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, I don't think it'll get very far. Still, it's always the way, isn't it? I survive with just like 0 health and you're like, oh, come on. Another shrine finished as well, or holy site finished. There's a Temple of Solomon. Oh, a little bit more stuff. There's a mosque going up there as well. Oh, I like it. And that is a +6 campus. Oh yeah, that is hidden in the mountains next to a geothermal fissure. Yes. Oh, these are the sort of campuses that I like. I've got another 2 campuses spawning up to the north of my empire. I've got another one down to the south. Just about to settle a bunch of cities on this little peninsula. They've got some really good campuses around a reef as well. So all I'm trying to do is get my science above Vietnam's as quickly as possible. It's going to be really tricky. I think we can do it, but it's going to be really, really tough. I don't know what's happening to the promotions on my apostles. Like, it worked, and it worked for like 3 or 4 turns, and now it's reset itself. So I don't know what's happened. Actually, this is a medic. I might actually just use an actual medic apostle as a medic, which is something I so rarely do, but, you know, weird times call for weird strategies. What's in this tribal village as well? Diplomatic favor. I liked the double boost I was getting from some of them earlier. That was really handy. Vietnam were just trying to sell me oil there. It's a little bit concerning. They've got the power on everything. They haven't got spaceports, but yeah, they are teching like crazy. 49 techs to my 39 there are staying about 10 above me. Like, I've got to just continue with this war. This war is actually helping me fairly decently. I'm still managing to sort of push out a little bit here. But with industrialization, that will put me 1 tech away from flight and observation balloons, and then I can attack a CAD. That'll be really handy. Oh, I've got another ally as well on the Ottomans. Yay! Give me a research alliance, please. Thank you so much. It's interesting, the Ottomans were given 42 techs, but, you know, actually, so they're doing fine. Vietnam is just causing everybody that spawns into the game to spawn with a lot of stuff. Like, I don't mind that. This is the first time in a long time I remember the AI was actually giving me like a properly decent challenge, and this is to be appreciated and encouraged. All right, I think I can kill this Ursa if we are quick enough, and I think I am quick enough. Let's just bring my general, Joan of Arc, in. Let's get this Ursa to attack there. You know what? I'm actually getting a lot of general points. Oh, the generals keep getting bought. Every time someone gets popped in, they buy the generals. I was actually, like, because I've been using Wulin, is it? I think, yeah, Wulin to get me loads of general points and all the kills. I almost had a second general. Alas, not to be. There's industrialization. Let's get flight quickly. I want those factories up nice and fast. How am I going to get the factories up? I think I'm just going to actually sell all my stuff to do that. I mean, to be honest, all of these resources I kind of need more than anything else. So I might just save my gold and do some pillaging. Luckily, I do have some pretty good pillaging going on. I've got some cavalry just ransacking Cahokia. Dad Tato got bored and has gone on a bit of a pillaging spree, and I'm not stopping them. Like, very powerful. Oh, the commercial hub, annoyingly, is trapped behind all of this mountain. It's kind of making me want this city because there's a brilliant campus like on that spot. I think that would be a good holy site as well. So maybe I need to just raise this city to the floor. I don't know. Seems a bit harsh, but sometimes you gotta do harsh things to win, you know? I think the remnants of this religion are to the north. Let's go find it. Oh, Indonesia spotted this city really quickly. Yep, that's not good. Luckily for me, though, I can bring in the big walls quickly. There's a Renaissance wall. You're not getting through this, Indonesia. I'm going to fight back. I have a very small navy. It's on its way. Don't you worry. I'm going to attack. Another relic. Oh, don't you love it when you find candy with natural wonder? Can't even pick it up. That's always fun, isn't it? It's always so fun. Religious emergency? No. But I want it to go through, because then if I ever take a city via conquest, it will religion bomb for me, which is quite nice. Went through, which is good. Rome has joined in on it as well. Interesting. So whilst this is, there is no downside to this. There's no like combat strength penalty or anything like that. So that's all wonderful. Just need to keep an eye on it. Indonesia's military, for the first time in ages, has just taken a hit, which I really like. So we will hold on to that as a sort of a nice thing to cling on to. Maybe like some sort of hope. I don't know what you'd call it. Maybe this is turning around. They need to stop this now. I need to actually make sure that I've got a good defense against these boats. Oh, they just keep flinging them at me. But yeah, their military's gone down from 2,800. So they've still got the money to reinforce it. But for whatever reason, I'm actually winning this battle at the moment, and I enjoy this. Well, they've got reinforcements on the way. Interesting. Okay, we'll just keep an eye on that. So Rome's religion is Catholicism, but it's only in one city. Interesting. Very interesting. Should we go and see if we can find it? What city are we looking for? It is in Ravenna. Oh, there's one of the cities from China. Bam. That's removed. They only have one city of Shanghai, which I'm assuming is there. Yeah, there we go. Look, found it. And bam. And bam. So that is their religion gone. And I even got a token 100 gold from doing that. Yay! Okay, so even just that little tweak has pushed me up another 3 science per turn. But don't forget, I reckon we've gone to 36. I reckon we can get to about 70 by turn 190. That's my hope. Right, this is my medic. I'm just going to leave you here because I've got a bunch of healing units that are just sat around here. Oh yeah, I so rarely use actual medics, but this is going to be great. Right, so what's my other promotion going to be? Heathen conversion. You know what? Yeah, this is going to be the Chaos Apostle. Healing, converting barbarians, no one's gonna know what to do with them. Oh, this is the problem about playing Vietnam. They've put an industrial zone down on a burning rainforest. The rainforest has started on the tile that the industrial zone is in. Everything pillages, population is lost. Yeah, I've had that happen playing as Vietnam before. It's horrible. Radiatore, the Arrow Storm Garrison. Look at this. And I've got some reinforcements for you in a second. Another field cannon to increase your strength further. Now shooting with a strength of 90 from the city. That can get higher. It can get higher, and it must. It must get higher. There it is. There's Ravenna. Okay. This is a triple strength apostle. This should be pretty good at removing the humanist teachings of this religion, but we'll see if we can get through. I don't know where Scythia is. I thought Scythia was right by China, but I haven't been able to find them. I'll give them an embassy. Where is your capital? Down here to the south. Weird. I think I just bypassed them entirely. That's so strange. Okay. Yeah, their religion is one I really desperately need to remove. Oh, you're making fleets as well, are you? Okay, interesting. In Gaza-Gamu, here we go. This is the sort of city-state I want. Oh, it's so well protected. This is where a monarchy run would have been really handy, but no, I like the faith purchasing power of theocracy. It's just, yeah, my monarchy. I do like the monarchy style of play. It just suits my play very nicely. It's fine. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Oh, I lost a cavalry unit. Yeah. Just an uncored regular one. Wasn't too bad, but I took an opportunity to kill a field cannon. It bit me. Never mind, right. I think a CAD is probably going to now have Renaissance Wars, I imagine? No, still medieval. That's interesting. I'll keep an eye on that one. I don't know if that's going to stay like that, but Radiatore, come on. Clean out that field cannon, please. Thank you. Even without the general, you did so well. That's amazing, right? I like having so many very powerful cavalry units around my lands. They're sweeping round, they're healing fast. I've got my medic apostle doing very good work around here as well, which is lovely. I'm resuming my defensive line as well with very powerful cores of line infantry. That's also a very big help. Hello, Rome. Hello, indeed. Only 35 faith per turn. Dear, oh dear. You're going to need more if you're going to stay there. Kabul. So many military city-states. This is amazing, actually. Very easy to take over as well. Bam. Sorry, Rome. Your religion is also gone. That's a big chunk of era score. We've already taken out 2 religions. Now it's just the small job of actually now converting the cities over to me. But the thing is I kind of don't want to do too much of that because I'm still waiting on Fez. Currently, I have 5 envoys in there. I have 1 in reserve. I'm going to pick up 2 from natural history. I don't have any theatre squares to boost archaeological museums with, but 6 turns I can wait. So you know what? I'm just gonna hold on with my apostles for a second. Just keep moving them down. Let's go and maybe have a look at Scythia. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but yeah. There's a lot of science on the table here, and I want to pick it all up. Oh, we've got another big chunk of rebellions going on. I don't know where this has happened. I don't think it's in my land. Cairo, I think, is now the biggest city in the world, which is surprising. Where the Aztecs haven't. Down there. Okay, and 2, 3, 4 cities minimum have just flipped with them. I don't know who those cities have just been taken from. I think Rome, actually. Rome has an Aztec rebellion, everybody. I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's see how many people Rome ends up buying. Look at this. The Ottomans just enjoying as many great people as they can with their glut of gold. There is Taruga, I think, has just appeared. Yep, so many good city-states. I really need to work on this. I really do. But there is the factory in my capital. Let's just get the coal power plant in. 14 production, that reckoned it was. Lovely. Didn't really give any serious thought to where the coal was in my empire. Let's have a quick look. Under an industrial zone. Or, no, sorry, that's under the government plaza. Nice. There's some up there, obviously. Muscat has some. I have very little coal, so I can't go too crazy on coal power, but that's not the worst thing in the world. I'll survive. But look at that. Radiatore, now a core. Beautiful stuff. This bombard can shake that. Lovely line infantry. Get that out. Great general points. We're still generating quite a few. There's a chance we'll pick a general up at some point. I don't know if it's going to happen anytime soon, but we'll hope. The lights are on in my capital, but is anyone home? No one's sure. Oh, Cairo though does have 140 production now. I like that a lot. Need some luxuries though to keep everyone happy, because I believe the war weariness is probably getting quite bad. -8, -4, so we've got -12, -3 for -15 in my empire. Yeah, -15 war weariness. So every city has now got a -1 penalty. Interesting. That's really interesting. Okay, right. Indonesia's just plonked down their 5th city, which means they no longer have a super monument. That means their cities are now susceptible to loyalty pressure. We will remember that. 2 turns away from observation balloons, I have a beautiful bombard core with shells that needs a name. Jono, you will lead the Great Bombard Corps. We're going to need you to be blasting at full capacity. 83 strength against city walls. That's good, but a CAD is your first target. Everyone though is just waiting on the borders. We've pushed down their military strength to 2,000. They still have a fearsome military, but you never know. This might be how we do it. Actually, even my great writer's going to come to the front line. Might use them for a little bit of baiting. So I've met Kamasi. Yeah, Kamasi would be good if I was trading with city-states. Unfortunately, all of the city-states around me, I am fighting. I don't like that. I went past turn 190, by the way, and my religion's only giving me 43 science per turn. It's because I've been holding off. I'm waiting until Fez, so don't judge me until I've got Fez. Then I think it's fair. There's flight. There it is. We have flight, everybody. That's good. We can now get an observation balloon, which I will build in my capital very quickly in 2 turns. We like that a lot. Unfortunately, there is now an encampment right next to my city, which I dislike, especially because I can't get my bombard to the front line to be able to attack it very easily, but that's okay. I think we can pull this off. Look at that Radiatore, 100 strength shot. Oh, that's pretty powerful. So I've got a choice now. I know that Vietnam has oil, so I could buy some from them and go for artillery, or we could bypass it and go for flight. What's going to be better for me? I think artillery might be the better shout for me, so let's go rifling for now. With Fez, give it a turn. I think we should start getting a lot of science. Just wait. What are we on at the moment? We'll kind of peg this in as a reference point. 50 techs versus 41. I'm currently 9 techs behind the tech leader. Look at that. Bam. Just nice little amount to spread there. Oh, Scythia didn't like that. 9 turns until the end of the era. I know I've got Jesuit education and I will start using my faith on it. But right now, whilst I can get all of these extra charges on my apostles, I am just throwing faith at apostles. I think it will pay off in the long run. So that's why we're focusing on this at the moment. Really, I'm just focusing on getting my faith income as high as possible. 239? I think we can get it much higher than that. Much, much higher than that. That's natural history though. We've got 3 envoys, so I can go 1, 2, 3. Take over Fez. Now, the reason I'm so excited about Fez here is because Fez gives me 20 science for every citizen in a city when I first convert it with an apostle or a missionary. So if I show you here, for instance, Ostia has 5 populations, so that's worth 100 science when I convert it. So if I just show you here, I go, bam, I get 100 gold from my apostle promotion, and there's the 100 science. Now, I'm earning 200 per turn. It's already that conversion for me was worth pretty much half a turn's worth of science. If I just quickly use a missionary here to give myself a little bit more into Rome. Rome is 8 population, so that's 160 science. Already I've got 260 this turn. I don't normally keep track of this stuff, but I am going to add up how much I get this turn. So there's rifling. That was 260 and then another 260. So we're on 520 science this turn so far. And don't forget, as I get more and more cities following my religion, we get 1 science for every city that follows my religion, and then I also get another 1 science for every 4 followers. So we are accumulating large amounts now. I've also managed to trap this apostle in, which is quite fun. I'm going to do a little bit more combat now. I'm going to get rid of chivalry because, yeah, horses are important, but for a second, it's better if I get, where is it, the religious orders. Now I can do much more damage. Let's get this 1 attack done quickly. The missionary can't escape because of zone of control, but even then, doesn't matter because, there we go, just another spread of my religion around Scythian lands. Oh, it's so good. Indonesia have changed their mind, by the way, over the war. They don't want to give me any money now, which is a bit of a shame. But there's another 140, so we're now, oh, that was 560, 700 science so far this turn. 760. Yeah, you know what? For 1 turn, that's pretty decent. We've gone to 55 science per turn from my religion now as well. It's so good. Oh, here are the Aztecs. Now, I mentioned this last game that some civilizations didn't get any bonuses at all, and it's happened again to the Aztecs. Apparently, this is a thing with the mod. Certain civilizations are given penalties, or not even penalties, they just work differently. And they tend to be civilizations that are, is it isolated or alone? So Cree were one of them, Aztec is another. A lot of the American sort of indigenous civs, I guess, would be in that category. They don't spawn with any tech, they don't spawn with any gold at all. So if we have a look down here, they have 3 technologies researched, which is atrocious. But what they do spawn with is an absolute colossal bonus to trading with the AI or with anybody else. So if they start sending trade routes to people, or if they start getting bonuses from people, they will start taking up really, really quickly. So they kind of get their power in other ways. It's a little bit strange to think about, but that's why they don't have any tech or gold. It is a deliberate thing with the mod, which I didn't realize was a thing. Okay, there is a lot more city-states now, a lot more city-states that I want to get involved with. So we're going to just beeline anything that gives me envoys. Opera and ballet. Let's go for Scorched Earth first for field cannons. But yeah, we really want as many envoys as we can get. Look how many scientific city-states I've got. Geneva, Taruga. I want both of those on side because I want to get all of my madrasa universities up, doing huge bonuses for me. Coal mine and ironclad. I don't know what an ironclad is, but let's get 1 ironclad out just so that I get that boost. And we'll just let my religion and fairs do the benefits for me. I might actually start to convert Indonesia's cities as well whilst we're at war. There's a lot of era score there. Hagia Sophia. I've been building this for some time next to the flaming building. I don't think that's my flaming building, so don't worry about it. It's an amazing wonder that gives all of my missionaries and apostles 1 extra spread, including the ones that already exist. It adds them onto that. So now I think I'm generating 9 charge spreads, which is just wonderful. 9 charge spreads. 9 charge apostles. Apostles are not spreads. They're not like margarine. Oh, dear. Triple strength. Oh, yeah, look, this is the triple strength and 75% removal combo that you love to see on an apostle. Oh, brilliant stuff. All right, there's the observation balloon. I can just pop that over there, and suddenly, Jono the cannon can fire at this encampment. We need to destroy this encampment first before we can move our units forward. But, luckily for me, I've got a good defensive formation, and I've got an apostle that's causing all of my units in my cities to heal way quicker than the AI can actually damage them, which I find hilarious. We'll just enjoy that one. Another 40 science per turn. Hey, it's just the little cities, the benefit that I get from them. It all adds up. Another city there as well. I don't need walls up in this city just yet, but we'll keep an eye out for it. Okay, I think I can heal my apostles and do some attacking in the same turn here. So let's just move this around. Oh no, zone of control is being a bit of a pain. No matter, no point attacking the missionaries unless I can kill them. But yeah, I'm going to cause some serious damage to this religion here, which is just beautiful. So I'm already on 40 science. There's another 120, so I'm on 160 this turn. And with this, this, that's 220. So there we go. I've just doubled my science per turn. And now that's another 100, so that's 320. And that's another 200, so that's 520. You get the point. I'm going to stop like calling it out. But I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. And there's 62 science per turn coming from my faith now. We're only a few turns ahead of the turn 190 that I was talking about. If I hadn't waited the Fez, I would have got there a little earlier. But, you know, I wanted to do it properly. Treat myself to a single ironclad as well. Yeah, perfect. That means I just need a coal mine. I don't have a coal mine unless I take Cahokia, which would be an aggressive move. Not that I'm feeling like aggressive moves would be necessarily a bad thing, but I just need to watch it. Now I've got 30 niter. Is it 30 or 40 that I need to build a bombard core outright? It's 30. Look at that. Go on, Cairo. Get that bombard core for me. First circumnavigation of the globe as well. Looks like, I mean, Japan's got a huge amount of space. I reckon people are going to spawn in this space. They have to. I'm hoping no one else is going to spawn near me. It's famous last words, isn't it? But there's enough space on the map, but I feel like the spawns are going to go to other places. We'll see if that proves to be correct. Now watch this. This cavalry corps just took 26 points of damage, but it's in my terrain to heal, and it's next to a medic. So let's see how much it recovers this turn. 35. So it's pretty much just recovered the entirety of the damage done and healed beyond that, which is wonderful. So I've got a listening post just resumed as well. Yep, no, this is working well. This is working well. This encampment hopefully is not going to take long to come down, especially with artillery upgrades on the way and also bombard corps. Although thinking about it, no, I don't need to go refining first, do I? Because I was going to just buy the oil in. It was definitely being sold. There you go, just one. I've got one oil now. That means that I'll be able to just heal my troops as I get them. We'll work on buying a little bit more later. Here we go, another missionary. 1, 2 attacks, bam. Another little burst of religious pressure in this area. The guru just heals these apostles up nicely. We have a lot of reinforcement on the way. I intend to remove Scythia's religion almost entirely if I can. This encampment is starting to come down now, which is very enjoyable to see and watch. In fact, actually, I might be able to swarm that this turn. Looking at it, do I just wait one more turn? Might just wait one more turn because I've got another bombard on the way, actually. It'll go 1, 2. Oh, I'll be able to double fire next turn. Yeah, okay, we are absolutely going to wait. That's very satisfying to see. Another coal power plant finished. Beautiful. I'm going to take advantage of this little lake to build a water park. So I've got a water park being built down there. I have an entertainment complex being built up here. So Cairo should be in range of both, and we should be able to start getting some good amenities into my capital. Fingers crossed. I'm still 9 techs behind Vietnam, but I am now in second, which is the first time I've reached the giddy heights of that. There is rocketry. Vietnam does have rocketry. We're both going to go for science victories today, I believe, which isn't necessarily the best thing to see, but it's okay. Don't mind a bit of competition. Competition's good. Competition can be a lot of fun. I've got my 2 missionaries ready to strike that apostle. Sorry, I've got my apostles ready to strike the missionary. This one is just going to convert the city for 280 science. Or Fez, you absolute blinder. And then I'll go 1, 2, like that. Spread the religion a little bit further. That is a 15 population city. I am excited to convert that one. I cannot lie to you. That would be quite the take for me. There's another bunch of science there. Oh, this is great. Another 160. There's steel. Excellent. Actually, now, here's the thing. I might just take the encampment first. Seeing as I have this new bombard, it's within range. I'll attack with it this turn, as well as Jono. Look at that. Beautiful. The walls are about properly down. And then my line infantry, which is a little bit tougher on the old noggin. I can go 1 attack and then 2 attacks. Encampment's not quite down. What about this Curacao? Bam, Curaçao's taken. Perfect. Right, now, next turn, I will upgrade to artillery. They'll be able to strike a CAD with a lot more force. I think they're even 25 strength more. 80 bombard strength compared to 55. Yes, a 25 extra strength. So Jono, for instance, instead of attacking with 81 strength, will be 106. Oh, yeah, that'll be an upgrade I'm looking forward to. And you're saying I can just buy another? Oh, I could just build another one. That's tempting. I think I know what Cairo is going to be doing. Let's go and find my own oil so that I don't have to keep buying it from Indonesia. Oh no, so from Vietnam. Oh, it's always nice when you capture one of these units off guard. But now I've got an ironclad. Yeah, these fights are a little easier than once they were. Bam. Just using my Admiral to sort of scout around a little bit, check there's no one coming from the south, and as long as they end the turn within 2 tiles of my privateer, all is well, really. Oops, I may have forgotten about an aid request map. I gave 1 gold, but then I started generating CO2 and I forgot about it. So, yeah, we won't win that one. Never mind, it's all fine. Diplomacy is not what we're going for today. No, no, no. This is Operation Catch Up with Vietnam. 8 techs behind. I've caught up. 1 tech now. Keep an eye out. Yep, there is a spaceport. I was wondering when Vietnam would start building a spaceport. The time has come. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Dayboy91, Shonkrates, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalek, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boyzoro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Bear Ray, El Truand, Creston, RB Hedge, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax, Devil Time, Shoelace, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Clint Hannes, Dr. Bobby, Polar Waller Bear. Thank you all for your support. See you next time. Goodbye.